Very good evening to all participants for today's inauguration program. So I think I'm audible to everyone, right? So can you hear my voice clearly to everyone? Please let me know.
Yes, Mr. Chandika.
Right. Okay.
Good
Thank you.
evening.
Yeah. Good evening. Thank you very much. So so I think we can start our inauguration program today. So then basically I will introduce you. Then today inauguration program. So I will conduct. I'm going to conduct into two segments. So then first of all, I would like to introduce you about APIBA Institute. Then second, I will introduce you about our data science course. Then everything's before moving to the any things to discuss. So I am Chandika. I am the CEO of the company, and then you will meet in this course myself and few guest lectures as well for data science journey. So then so hope you everyone meet on the sessions from next day in the next week. So first of all, I would like to introduce you about our institutes. What is APIBA? Actually, then basically we started in 2021 with the COVID situations. Then and initially we had a plan to start this institute in 2020, but with a few obstacles in the country and the world, then we had to drag some to the 2021. Then we started this data science institute in 2021. So then especially in our name is that Asia Pacific Institute of Business Analytics. So then basically so our major target is teach data science, artificial intelligence and business intelligence, and this kind of high-end technologies to un no that like non-technical persons. Like example, non-technical persons means kind of management streams. Sometimes they comes in the medical stream, then in the healthcare sector. Then this is the mainly our target. So because in the future, data science and artificial intelligence is not the subject for the technical persons. So definitely it is becoming now for the non-technical persons as well. Then definitely they should start this learning journey. So then therefore then we could understand the situations, and we could see this opportunity that this high-end market, then we will have to meet on very soon. Then so as we predicted, then you know that in 2022, end of the 2022 and 2023, we could understand, and we could see so many technical innovations is coming to the society, like artificial intelligence. So then because of the artificial intelligence, then this data science and business analytics subject and topics we have to start, and we had to learn. So then that is the major impact to happen into the country and to the world as well. So with that situations and that booming situations in the world, so then we could do so many things to the world and country. So then we had to complete few webinars, and we had to complete so many data science intakes. This is as I remember, this is our sixth intake. So then we are currently running 3 or 4 intakes up to now. So we have completed one intake already, and this is then after, as well as we could take some accreditations for the our institutes from CPD UK body. So then they have accredited our few courses, and this is the small background about our institutes. So then and major another part is what so we our major focus is we are going to fill the gap between knowledge and applications. Like so always our target is to teach you about applications of that particular models, a kind of knowledge, right? So then not the theoretically we are teaching, always we are converting that knowledge into the practical way, so applicable way. So that is the our another major target, and this is the very special things Habiba has. So then when come to the mission of the organizations, then definitely we are catering industry relevant courses and tailor-made solutions, training solutions for our learners, right? So currently we have a few courses like uh, 32 plus certificate and upskill courses, and so 90% of students has completed it and successfully completed their journey, and more than then currently we have more than 2,500 student base. So in the more than 70 countries we have spread now. So then that is the special things APIBA has actually. So then and so that is the small introductions about APIBA Institute, and so what we are doing and what are the major things. So then if we are going to deeply explain about more about our institute, then what are the major courses category we are conducting, we are offering. So as I mentioned you, so our major target is offer business analytics courses and data science courses and artificial intelligence courses and few cybersecurity courses. Then when you are going through these courses, then actually very simply you can understand. So we are very specialized to this segment. So then our courses also very specialized to this business analytics, data science, AI relevant courses and this segment. So then so especially I should mention you that we are not teaching any kind of information technology courses. We are not teaching any kind of management relevant courses. So why? Reason is so we need to bring some interesting topic to you. We need to bring some important courses to our professionals and sometimes then school leavers. So then this is kind of certificate level course, and this is then if anyone can consider this is as an upskill course. So because this course name means, then I will introduce you later, then the fundamental of data science, then anyone can join with this course actually. So then therefore no need to worry. So then if you are thinking about our other courses as well, so if you want to enroll with our business analytics or relevant business intelligence courses, then we have. So the data science courses, then this is the very first starting point of the data science course. Then if you want to join with our AI course, then all the things are open to learn anyone. So then if anyone is coming from the non-technical stream like managers, healthcare professionals, kind of teachers, or any other clerical workers in the government or any field, then they can join with us because so our fundamental courses are, there's no any requirement with your knowledge. So the only thing is what you should have some passions to learn something new, and you should have some needness, right? Burning needness to learn some new things. Then that is the major thing you should have. Then there's no any pre-required knowledge. So for our all the fundamental courses, right? So then this is the very small introductions I want to give you. Then then third part is so what kind of persons can join with us. Then especially we have two segments. So then as an individual you can join with APIBA. As a corporate professionals, then you can join with APIBA. So let's say individuals means some kind, you are maybe a professional in the industry, sometimes you are maybe a school leaver or university undergraduate or just graduated, and sometimes you may be a school student like kids, right? So then you can join with APIBA as an individuals, then like these courses. So these courses are designed for individual students, then in any stream, right? So then because our major target, what? So educate our nations with data science. with some kind of artificial intelligence and kind of business and intelligence and analytics courses. So this is the main target. So if anyone is interested to learn in this field, so I can say you that we are the very first institutes started only for the data science and AI segments. So in this segment. So then so therefore you can start with you can start your learning relevant to these fields with APIBA. So then we are very sure to tell you that. So we can give you very good and very best learning experience with APIBA Institute when you are learning this thing. So then when come to the corporate training program, so then this is for the corporate sector, like let's say your organization can contact our coordinators and our hotline number, then you can organize some very specific period kind of training program, like a skill up program for your employees, for your team members. Then we are ready to give you very customized and like tailor-made training programs to our corporate students as well. Then it's kind of come up with the teams, sometimes a group with the organizations. So then you can join with us in the corporate segment as well. We have done so many organizations the training programs relevant to the business intelligence especially. So then with few kind of background, so you know that very famous tool, you know that Microsoft Power BI. So we have done so many Power BI training programs in the different companies in Sri Lanka. So then most of the companies are well reputed and well branded companies in Sri Lanka. So then so that is also one of part. So then you can join with APIBA as a corporate learners, right? So then if I am coming to explain you more about individuals learners, then as I mentioned you, so then school students like kids and school leavers, then they can join with our certificate and diploma courses for the data science and business intelligence or AI, and the professional and undergraduate can join with our courses with the CPD accredited courses. So then so as I mentioned you earlier, then our corporate courses as well, there are few lists I have included into my presentations. So then let's say we are starting very beginning for the corporate training. So with basic Excel, advanced Excel, and macro programming with Excel, and business intelligence with Microsoft Excel. So there's an option, right? So not only the Power BI, so then Microsoft Excel also having a very interesting tool for the business intelligence. So then another side, Microsoft Power BI and Tableau for the business intelligence, and Power App, Office 360, and for the productivity tools, and Microsoft Power Automations, and project management and tools, and kind of personal development for the corporate sector. So then these are the major segments we are conducting very focusedly for our corporate training programs. So I think I should take very small time to explain about our institutes. So why reason is you have joined with APIBA. So you have joined with this inauguration program to learn about, get more knowledge about our fundamental of data science course. So then now I would like to introduce you about our course, right? So then what are the course content, and what is the plan we have, and what are the milestones you will be able to meet with your programs, and so many things I will explain you regarding this course now, right? So then okay, then I will use our website to explain you regarding our data science course. Then so okay, I think you can see my web browser, right? Can you see my web browser? Please let me know.
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, right. Thank you very much. So then, if I am coming to our topic, then this is kind of mastery program. So this is kind of a applied mastery program. So reason is what is this applied mastery course mean? So basically our target is to teach you regarding something practical, right? So some practical things we need to teach you, not the theoretical things, right? So then most of the time, so as a professionals, as a school leavers, as an undergraduate, you are coming to learn these things to implement, right? Do yourself. Sometimes you are maybe a freelancer, right? So then once you learn these things, definitely you should take a project from any freelancing platforms in platforms in the world, or in non-company, right? So then local-based companies. Then as a then you should able to complete your project without having any difficulties. So therefore, our fundamental courses as well. So most of the time, 99% of the courses are applied courses. Applied means so 100% we are teaching you to complete your project without any problem. So then we are giving hand-on experience to you, always get the particular outcomes. So then this is also one of applied mastery programs we have. So this is we are starting with kind of fundamental knowledge of data science, but we will come to middle. So then we are starting from the very beginning. So but we are coming to some middle level of data science knowledge. So then I will show you what are the course content and what is your journey. So then basically this is a 6-month course, right? So then if you want to learn data science, then definitely you need to pass some important milestones. So then I have included all the milestones as a module into our course content. So then therefore we need to invest some reasonable time to learn this knowledge. So if anyone is trying to learn these things within 2 months or 1 month or 3 months, so it is not possible. Why? Reason is so our major target is to what? To teach this kind of technical things to non-technical persons, right? So then if you are coming from the management, so you should we should accommodate for you. If you are coming art streams, then we should accommodate you. If you are coming healthcare sector, we should accommodate you. As well as if you are coming from the technical sector, like programmer or software engineer or QA engineer or any segments in the technical side, so then we should accommodate to you as well, right? So then this is kind of balance cost to balance cost. Then that means everyone can catch all the things. So then that's why we have allocated some reasonable time for the particular course, right? So then in other side, as I mentioned you earlier, then there's no required knowledge. So then only thing is what? Your willingness only. And this course we are conducting through Microsoft Teams. That means 100% online, and this is 100% live, right? So then live means every week, every day we are meeting through Microsoft Teams as live sessions. That means we are not sharing any recorded sessions to you to learn yourself. So reason is very valid reason is there. So then when we are teaching kind of this kind of data science knowledge to our students, then you may have to face so many problems, right? So many struggles, so you have to face. Then definitely you should have some support at the same time. But in same time, so when I am teaching any stuff, so I am giving a time to do yourself in the same sessions, right? So in the classroom we are giving time to do it now. So then like 10 to 5 or 15 minutes we are allocating for your practices in the same time, right? Reason is there. We have notices, and we have evaluated, and we could get so many insight when we are conducting in past 3 years of the period. So reason is we have made so many professionals, they have enrolled with our course. So when they are learning, so they are learning with the sessions. So most of the time they are very busy persons, because they are working in the industry. So let's say if you are teaching something based on the video sessions, then it's definitely not happening So then what's happening? So you will postpone the watching the particular video, then it will not cover by all. So then that's why we are teaching online. And in other side, when you are doing some things, when for yourself, so sometimes your computer versions is different, my version is different, then the same options is not appear on your computer, but my options is different location, then you cannot find that one. So we know that. So you are coming from very basic situations, basic point, right? So therefore we are giving to do yourself now, not later. So then if you have any problem to resolve, so then you can unmute your mic and you can share your screen with our instructors, then you can take the support from us, right? So then that means you can take same experience, same learning experience as a classroom, but only thing is what, you are staying in your home, I'm staying in my office. So then only thing is our intermediate is what, this online platforms. So that is the only difference and only things, but all the things are same. So you can take any support from us at any time, right? So when you are learning in the sessions. So in other side, so if you have any problems to learn so many things when you are practicing, so then you can contact our instructors through our hotline numbers, then with the appointment. So then we are giving some support to you resolve your problem. So then so we have done so many that kind of support as well to our students when they are learning with APIBA. So that is the things I should mention you in these segments. So then I will directly move into our course content now. So mainly we are catering for the data science that 6 segment, right? 6 modules. So we are starting from very basic point. So our first module is introductions to data. So this is kind of a very small module. So then in this module, so we are talking about evaluations of data science, differences between business intelligence and business analytics, and what is introduction to data. So what is data, and what is traditional data techniques, and what are the big data techniques, and what is the big business intelligence technique. So we are starting very beginning. So reason is any data science professional should have this very basic knowledge, right? So then after the completing of the instructions data, then we are learning about statistic. So this is for the statistic for data science. This is especially designed for data science specialists, so data science student. So yeah, here we are talking very basic statistic knowledge, but these are very required knowledge for any data science learners as a fundamental learner, right? So then here we are starting very basic business statistic and data collection and sampling and populations and predictive statistic and inferential statistic frameworks and hypothetical testing. So then these are major topics we need to understand, especially in data science learners. So at least these segment you should cover in the statistic knowledge. What's happening? So then this data scientist, right? These professions evaluate from the statisticians, right? So then that means the fundamental knowledge on this statistic, right? So without having statistic knowledge, then definitely you cannot become a very good data scientist in future. So as a fundamental course, you should learn these basic statistic at least. So then only you can understand what we are learning and what we are doing in the this Python programming module. So then I will come the 4th module later. So then after learning this statistical knowledge, then we are coming to our 3rd module called database knowledge. Then this is for the database, relational database for relational databases and SQL for data analysis. So then especially as a data scientist, you should know what is a database, right? Then how to create a database. What is a relational database model? What is a non-relational database model? Then what is the SQL means? So how I keep the records and how can retrieve the records, right? So that means this is very practical things. So in this module, actually, we have started from the introduction to data and very basic knowledge about database management systems. Then what are the tools and technique we have to manage databases, and so building blocks. What that means. So especially, so we are starting very primary level, like grade 7 student. So then what is entity and what is table and what are the types of relationships and what are the things we can how to build some relational database model, kind of things we are talking here. Then after we are developing some logical level and physical level database development with the relational database ERD diagram based on the ERD diagram. So then finally in the database development part, so we are doing physical database development. Once you complete the physical database development, then we are starting our SQL, that means structured query language. Because once you develop a database, then definitely you should know SQL to manipulate your database. So insert some data, retrieve some data, modify some data. So kind of operations are there. Then under the basic SQL model, so then you can learn so many basic operations of the database through SQL. And in here we are talking about some joining. So join means in the relational database model. So definitely we should join. We need to merge some few tables retrieve those data. There are few techniques to join a table then through SQL. So then we are talking those joining combinations of the SQL and so many aggregations like sum, min, max, so many things we need to get based on our database records. So then we are talking the aggregations as well. Then we are talking here some performance improvement, how to improve our database performance based on the indexing, and there are so many techniques to do. So then this is also we are teaching you. And finally we are coming to stored procedures and triggers. So this is very kind of advanced things to learn in the database. So then I would like to go through this technical knowledge again. So here you can see where I am starting introductions to data, and we are talking what are the types of databases tools to manage this thing, and what are the building blocks, what is entity, and what are the types of relationship, what is attribute, kind of fields and type of data. So then basic very basic things we are covering here, and then later we are developing ER diagram based on your existing knowledge. So then finally we are developing a physical database. Then we are talking some database manipulation language called SQL. So then based on SQL, so many again from the basics to advanced, we are talking one by one, step by step. So then that's why I told you this is complete knowledge to gain some practical knowledge. So in this all the step, we are not teaching continuously, right? We are teaching some part like 15 minutes to 20 minutes. Then we are giving you a chance to you do yourself now. If you have a problem, then you can ask the questions. So that is the way we are conducting our sessions. So then from top to bottom, right? So then this is our third module regarding SQL and databases. So this is our another very important topic called Python programming for data science. So here also we are starting why Python programming and what are the types of data types and what are the operations type and what are the control flows and what are the functions and kind of things we are talking here, right? So then basically, so many basic things, like you know that sometime if you are coming then if you are an undergraduate or if you are a school leaver, you know that. So then so you have learned something if you have done ICT for the O level or A level, you have learned Python programming definitely, right? So then but let's say if you are coming in the management streams like a professionals with very good experience, but you know that, so you never learn any programming language before, right? So then you have a problem. Sometimes you have some problems. Can I learn can I learn any kind of language, like programming language, in my age? My answer is definitely you can do. Why? So for the Python programming experience, I have more than 15 badges. So most of the students are coming from the management, that means non-relevant, non-technical streams. So many managers I have met in the country, most of the reputed companies, and the inventory managers and finance managers, marketers I have met in my Python programming courses in the past 3 years of period. So then that means definitely, if you are coming a technical background, it's nothing. So if you are coming non-technical stream like management or healthcare sector, any kind of fields as a teacher, then that is also nothing. Why? So we have shown our results to industry as well, for the school leavers or undergraduate as well. Therefore, so no need to get any fear. So then believe me, you can do it. Why? We are coming step by step, not the recorded sessions, not the fast and furious sessions, right? So always we are giving to time to do yourself. That is the secrets of APIBA Institute has. So then these are the very basic knowledge segments we are talking regarding Python. So then after getting these basic knowledge, so we are moving to data science segment with Python programming in the same module. So here we are starting from Panda. So you know that Panda is very famous Python library we can use for the data manipulations. So in that then as well as, so we are then next we are talking about NumPy. So NumPy library for the Python programming. This is especially designed for the Python programming. You know that. So then so this is also kind of a special framework, is very special library we have to manipulate our numbers and calculations and relevant algorithm, right? So then based on this NumPy library, so we can do so many algorithm development part to support for the calculations, right? So this is also data science relevant library we are using. Then after that, we are using matplotlib to visualize our data, right? So then based on the this library, we can do so many visualizations, so many plot and multi-plot pointing segments for the algorithm development and visualizations. So then these are the major segments. So then here in this module as well, we are coming from why statement. So but we are not staying in the middle of the thing. So we are coming some advanced part with the as a data scientist. So then so many data cleaning parts, so then so many data abstract data retrieval parts you will be able to handle with the Python programming. So then I will show you some connections between these two modules. So then with these three modules actually. So then so when you are learning statistics, then definitely you will be able to get very good insights, so very good knowledge how to interpret and how to analyze some data, right? So when you are learning our third module, so then definitely without having database knowledge, you cannot become a data scientist, right? So then this is kind of a major part of the data scientist job. So then here you will get very primary knowledge to advanced knowledge. What is database and what are the tools and techniques and what are the things I want to learn regarding this segment. Then in the fourth module, so we are talking about some programming language called Python programming. So this is the very famous programming language in the world now. So reason is data science and AI technologies, and so many applications also now developed through the Python programming. So then we are talking very basic Python programming concepts, and in the fourth module we are connecting, right? We are making some connections with the statistic knowledge and database knowledge. Why? To interpret some things, then definitely you should have some statistical knowledge. To manage your data, handle your data, definitely you should have databases knowledge, and retrieve some data and gatherings and aggregations and so many things you need to have. Then this is connecting with the SQL knowledge. With these three modules is the core module in this course, right? This is the major and core knowledge you can earn with our data science course. So then these three modules are highly connected, right? These three modules are highly connected. Then we are making some database connections with your developed database, and so then we are getting some interpretations, and we are getting some predictive analytics kind of things. Then based on those, then you can interpret your generated knowledge with this statistical knowledge. So then this is the high level idea when you are doing this course. So finally, we are teaching you how to handle your applications versions. And very special thing is what 6 module final project. So then we are giving some small case study to do yourself, right? Do yourself and take the experience in the final project segment. So then we are giving you a supervisions assistance for the your project. So then we are giving some support assistance to your final projects. So then based on the your knowledge, and if you have any problems, then you can ask from your supervisor, and you can get the assistance, you can get the idea, and you can get the some solution for your final project. So then these are the major things. So you need to cover, you need to go through these segments. So I think you got very clear idea what is our plan in this course, right? So I'm not going to do any practical things today. Reason is it's not the simple task. So you need to come across this module, right? So without having the proper knowledge and proper flow of the courses and modules, so you cannot earn very good knowledge. So therefore, high level, this is the idea I want to emphasize you, I want to explain you regarding our data science course, right? So I think you will be able to take some very good idea so regarding this module. So then as well as if you're thinking some financial aid, so we have given 3-month installment plan for our students to get enrollment. So then you can take any installment plan, you can apply any installment plan for your payments. So then if we are willing to pay as a one-time payment, then there's a very good discount offers also there with the early bird registrations. But now the early bird period is ended, but I have allowed to our coordinators to give our innovation programs joint students to get the early bird offer, right? So therefore, so as the inauguration participants, you have that chance to get the early bird offer. So then therefore no need to worry about if you are going to pay as a one time. So then definitely you can take the particular discount chance when you are paying as a one time payment. So so that is the very small idea. So then if you are coming to the assessment, then we are giving some assessment for you. Then you will give some marks, and we are offering CPD accredited certificate to you. And we are giving student support segments. We have our own LMS. Then through the LMS, we are sharing our knowledge and our recorded sessions and our all the post material to you, or even our data sets as well. So then this is the learning platforms you can join, you can use with our learning journey, as well as we are giving continuous support for you to any occasions, and this is 100% online course. So right, so then okay, so we'll we do the answers for the Q&A questions and Q&A sessions for all the questions. So then I think you will be able to take the particular knowledge regarding our fundamentals of data science course. So then next so now I would like to move our special things, why you need to choose APIBA. So I explained so many things inside these slides. So first thing is what this is 100% live and online sessions. Then this is you can join any convenient time. So so it's the first things you should know. And second thing is what? So we are sharing our recommendations with you. Some we know that sometimes there may be some electrical failure problems, some technical failure problems. Sometimes you are maybe on the meeting, no, sometimes in different situations, and then sometimes you have some family commitments. So many problems we have, right, when you are learning something from home. So therefore we are recording all the sessions and we are sharing all the sessions through our LMS, right? So then you can take all the sessions through LMS and you can watch any sessions at any given time. So let's say you participate at particular video sessions as live students, then but again if you want to watch, then the sessions is there again and again, you can prefer. That is very special things, that is very good chance. Let's say if you are joining with a physical class, that chance is not there. Definitely you should join with the sessions. If you, then you cannot take the sessions recordings if in the physical classes, right? But in the online classes like APIBA institutes, so then you can get that benefits. So you can learn on the same time and you can watch it again and again on the for a few times to get an idea, because this is the kind of technical knowledge. So then sometime within the first time you will be, and you are able to take the knowledge, then again you can watch the sessions recordings and you can understand those things again and again. So and another thing is what, no prior knowledge is required. And very important thing is what, another thing is major focus is for the applied knowledge. So in other side, our course sessions are conducted academic and industry experts in the segment. So therefore you will be able to get some academic knowledge and you will be able to get some industry knowledge. So in this data science experience, in this data science learning experience journey, so we are conducting some kind of guest speakers as well. We are introducing some sessions for the guest speakers to get their insight to you. So this is very interesting topics will be. So then you will be able to share your experience. Then you can ask some questions from the speakers. Then this is kind of experience sharing sessions. So then we are conducting that kind of sessions as well as in other sides. Our entire course is running as a case study sessions, right? So then let's say we are starting from our second module, one case study, then it will continue until to the end. Then only you can understand the project journey. So when you are doing your projects as a self project, so then as a solution provider, then you can continuously learn top to bottom to top. So everything's as a fresh things. So reason is, when we are teaching our course, so our practice is take few case studies into the problem scenarios daily. So we are talking about the particular case studies until you are coming to the last session. Like example is this entire 6 month of periods, we are continuously discussing few case studies, not one, right? Not one. So we will talk 2-3 case studies continuously all across all these modules. So you will be able to get very good learning experience as a journey, right? So sometimes you have some experience when you are learning something. So then one module is learning regarding something different, another module learning with something different examples. The final module will learn with something different examples. But we are not doing that. We are continuously discussing same particular case study until to the end sessions, right? So therefore, as a freelancer or fresh learner, as an undergraduate, as a graduate or professional students, then you have to provide solutions to the market. You should give the solutions to your potential customers or your office, right? Then definitely you have a chance to give very good solutions to your stakeholders, right? So I think I have explained you all the things. Then this is time for the Q&A. So then if you have any questions.